Myself in early. Okay. My name is Eloy Padilla. I live in Del Rio, Texas. And this is part of the wall that the government is going to be building back about maybe a quarter of a mile after you go through a lot of cane. But the wall is going to be built back behind here along this road for about a mile and a half along what's called Frontera Road. And it's kind of ridiculous that the government would think about doing this in this area. History goes back here 200 or 300 years, where the Spaniards and perhaps even some descendants of Sephardic Jews lived in this area along the river, and a lot of that history is going to be lost, going to be inaccessible as people try to learn exactly who did come to this area and how they came to this area. And it's much earlier than what the recorded history tells us. History didn't begin here in the 1860s. It began maybe 200 years before then, in the 1600s, late 1600s, early 1700s, where there were several, could have been up to 100 people and their families living along the river. And it's sad that we're losing the history of that we have together with Mexico by building this basic artificial wall between us. And we hope to try to stop it, stop the silliness which the government has been attempting to do this past year or so. It's not going to stop people from coming over. It's ridiculous that people think that it will. Some other ideas are going to have to come up in order to solve the problems that we have. Not a wall, not a muro, and or a fence. It's not going to stop the people from coming, and it's not going to stop the history from changing. And I hope people do wake up and stop it as soon as they can.